What's going on, guys? CardMechanic here, and today I'm going to be teaching you the perfect false overhand shuffle. Let's do it. Now check this out. I have the cards here in brand new deck order. Now I'm just going to take these cards and I'm going to give them a quick overhand shuffle. Now if we take a look, we'll see the cards are still in perfect brand new deck order. Alright, so before getting into this, you guys are going to need to know how to do the overhand shuffle. Because if you don't know how to do the overhand shuffle, then this is not going to work at all. So that's something you have to learn. And one more thing, this is actually quite simple to do, but in no way is it easy to do. Right? The concept is quite simple, but practicing it may be a little difficult, and mastering it will definitely be difficult. So, as you can see, the deck is pretty much in new deck order. Square that right up, and this is how we're going to start. First, you're going to get into that overhand shuffle grip, whatever grip you have, and throw over a packet of cards from one hand to the other. Boom, throw those cards over. And now you're going to peel off cards one at a time. You're going to peel off 4 cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So you peel those cards off using your thumb, and you're going to make it seem like it's a regular overhand shuffle action. And now once you've peeled those 4 cards, you're going to take the top card and push it back. Just so you are going to be able to create a break when you start throwing the rest of the cards over. Right, so you throw another packet of cards over, boom, right on top of that. So now you have the middle packet, the 4 cards that have a break that you could possibly get a break on top of, and the top packet. And then you're going to throw over this last bottom packet, but instead of throwing it exactly even with the middle packet you just threw, you're going to throw it a bit further ahead of that middle packet. So this is pretty much broken down into 3 piles. You got 1 pile here, 1 pile here, and 1 pile there. Now once you got the piles, this is how you're going to start gripping the cards. You're going to come over with your thumb that was originally throwing the cards over, right? This hand was throwing the cards over. You're going to come over with that thumb. You're going to come to this card that's protruding out. You're going to push down and forward to get a break right above it. And this top packet here where we see the ace of spades, you're going to take that and push that upwards with your middle finger. And you're pretty much going to have something that looks a little bit like this. Right, so you have this packet here, you have the middle packet, and you have the original top packet with 4 cards on top of it. So now once you're in this position here, you're going to let the top packet fall, right? The top packet, that's just going to fall over like this. But you're going to make it seem like you're doing an overhand shuffle. You're going to let the top packet fall. You're going to come here with the second packet, go here, let that fall as well. Again, making sure that you're doing this in an overhand shuffle kind of fashion. You're going to bring this out, and then you're going to do an overhand shuffle, except you're just going to peel off 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're going to throw the rest of these cards right on top. So from now here, if we take a look, we have ace through king, king through ace, king through ace. We have the original order that we started with. All right, now let's just get a bit more into the details on how to do it and how to not seem obvious. And but that's pretty much all there really is to actually performing or doing this perfect overhand shuffle. Okay, so now when you're doing this shuffle, you're generally doing this either when you're cheating at cards or you're performing a card trick and you have the deck already pre-set up in some kind of way. So when I'm doing this, I do it very casually. I don't make a big thing out of it. For me, it's just I'm doing this normally. I throw over a packet of cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, push back, throw over, get those 3 packets, down and forward here, up and back here, boom, and that's it. So I don't really make a huge deal out of doing it, and you want to make it seem as consistent as possible. Because I know originally when I did this, I did 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I worked on moving this back a little bit. Then I threw the cards over. Then I threw them like this, and it wasn't really consistent. That was 4, right? Maybe that was 4. I did an extra one. But when you're doing this, you want to seem very calm and collected about it. You don't want to make it seem like there's something wild going on behind your fingers, any kind of moves you're pulling. So you want to make it seem as normal as possible. So I would recommend practicing, just seeing how you do a normal overhand shuffle and try to mimic that to this or this to that as closely as possible. And that's how you can get this false overhand shuffle looking a lot more cleaner and much more believable. So that pretty much wraps up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and as always, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to go check out my Patreon page to help support my channel, because your support really means a lot to me. So I'll put the link to that in the description, and also in the description is a link to all my social media, so you can follow me on there for my photos, videos, status updates, and all that kind of good stuff. So all that being said, I will see you in the next video. Oh wow, you guys are still here. I need to start leaving some prizes or something, because why else would you stay here this long? But in the meantime, like, share, subscribe, because if you do, you are awesome. Thanks for watching.